Trish Ward, and I'm here to do a 24-hour recall with my friend Elizabeth.
Hello.
So Elizabeth, thank you for doing a recall
No problem.
journal with me. And what we're going to do is you're just going to tell me what you've eaten over the last 24 hours. So literally we'll start see, the time now is 7. So we'll start 7 at night, probably, snacks or whatever, and then pick up through the day. So 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I was already ready, keying in on breakfast.
I know.
Like thinking about last night.
7:15 last night.
Okay.
Like maybe where were you?
Where was I? Where was I? I was home. I'm going to say I was probably finishing a glass of red wine.
Okay. Do you think it was at 7:15? Because it can be, if you didn't eat at 7:15, you could start anytime after that.
Okay, maybe I had finished it because I got home pretty early from work and then had dinner pretty early. So by 7:15, I would say I had some chips and salsa.
Okay.
And they were those fancy grainless tortilla chips made of cassava.
Ooh, okay.
Very fun. Not as good as corn chips.
How many chips do you think you had?
Oof.
Okay, so this is a cup.
Okay.
That helps. Also, another way is a fist generally is a cup, if that helps visually.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say 2 cups
Okay.
of chips.
All right.
And then a
And I'll give you...
third of a cup
Oh, okay, good. Of the salsa.
of salsa.
All right.
Yes. And it was like that fresh cilantro.
Nice.
Salsa.
Okay, so it's fresh.
Mhm.
Not that you made it, but
Right.
like it was in a jar.
Yeah, it was in a jar.
Do you know the name brand by chance?
It was Sam's Club.
Okay.
I think it really is called just like fresh cilantro.
Perfect.
Salad garden salsa.
What time do you think?
I'm thinking about 7:30 probably. Mhm.
Perfect. All right. What happened after that?
Square of dark chocolate.
Nice.
Yes. Got it in the day right. At least in my mind. Probably not nutritionally.
I am with you. Do you happen to know, okay, so this is an ounce.
Okay.
What do you think?
It was probably an ounce.
Okay.
Ounce max.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know what percentage of your chocolate?
It's around, I would say 80%.
Okay. Ooh, it's it's dark. Nice.
Yes.
And that was,
That was the night.
okay,
Yeah.
what time did you think the chocolate?
Let's say 8.
Okay.
Mhm.
Perfect. All right. And you woke up today.
And then I woke up today. What did I have for breakfast? I didn't have time really for breakfast. I was running late, and so I had some almonds, probably.
And here, let me show you this. So
Sure.
a couple of things. This is a tablespoon or your thumb.
Thumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this might be a little easier visually, or maybe
As far
this
as,
is the...
diameter.
Just
Oh.
filling it,
Okay.
if that helps.
Yeah.
And this would be a teaspoon,
Okay.
or on your index finger from the joint up is typically about a
Okay.
teaspoon.
Oh, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, with almonds, I would probably say 2 or 3 tablespoons.
Okay. How about we say 2.5, you think? Kind of hit in the middle? 2 or 3
Yes.
tables. And what time are we talking about?
We're talking about 9 o'clock in the
Okay.
morning
And where were you? Home still? Or were you
at the office.
office, okay?
Yes. And then I had a cup of black tea,
Okay.
and I think it actually was a cup
Nice.
of black
Okay.
tea.
Same time, you think, at the almonds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then lunch came at 12.
Okay.
Still at the office.
Okay.
And I just grabbed some ingredients on my way out to the door in my rush.
Nice.
And I had 2 slices of the, what's the brand name? It's like David's Strong Bread, has the guy with the...
Oh, Killer Dave.
Killer Dave.
Got
Yeah,
it.
that's
Okay.
the one. So 2 slices of that bread.
Do you happen to know if it was yellow or green or purple bag?
It was green.
Okay, so that's the, yeah.
The seedy one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Which is funny because they also do a thin slice
Oh, I didn't
and
know
then
that.
they do a thicker slice. And so I'm recent to learn that, and I also use Dave's Killer Bread, so that's why.
Okay.
So I knew, and there's
That's good.
like 40 calorie difference per slice, which is
Really?
interesting.
Oh,
Didn't
I'll
know.
have to look for that. Is it yellow or red or what's the wrapping?
It's yellow, and
Yellow.
it is seeded, and
Okay.
it says on it
It's the same. It's just a different cut.
just a little thinner.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll have to look for that next time.
Okay, so 12 o'clock. 2 Dave's
Two-
Killer Bread green.
Yes, I made a sandwich.
Okay.
So then I had like 5 slices of oven roasted Sam's brand turkey,
Okay.
lunch meat.
I'm sorry, oven roasted
Turkey.
turkey. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Was it like a thin slice or is that a regular slice?
Pretty. Yeah, it's like a pretty thin
Thin.
deli slice.
Got it.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then pesto, basil pesto.
Nice.
Yes, and I love pesto, so it would probably be probably 2.5 tablespoons
Okay.
of that pesto on the bread.
Is that a brand you make or is that I'm sorry, is that one you make or is that a brand?
A brand.
Uh-huh.
And I think it was Sam's.
Mm-hmm.
I have it in your fridge.
Oh, okay.
I brought it over. Yes, I'm not sure the brand, but
Okay.
I can tell you.
No worries.
And then a few banana peppers from a
Okay.
jar.
Mm-hmm. So would you think it'd fill up the teaspoon?
It'd probably fill up the tablespoon.
Okay.
I mean, probably just fitting it in there.
Right.
Yeah, I had like 4 of the
Okay.
banana peppers
Great.
slices. And then a slice of, and by slice I mean about that big,
Mm-hmm.
a slice and a third,
Okay.
because I like fold it to finish those pieces of bread because they're bigger,
Mm-hmm.
of pepper jack cheese.
Oh, yeah.
That was my sandwich.
Okay. And that, like, it didn't say like a low cal or no cal, just regular.
I think it was just regular.
Okay.
Yeah, another Sam's brand.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, that was my sandwich.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. By this time, I've probably had 2 of my. How many ounces is my hydro flask
Okay. So
of water?
Brad's yellow one right here.
It's not that big. It's the
Okay.
size under that.
So this is 28.
Okay, so yeah, 2 of those
Oh, okay.
water
Great.
at that point in the day.
So I'm gonna put. So would it be okay to say 28 at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Let's say 28 ounces of water,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe also in the morning.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
fair.
All right.
Oh, there's no line for that.
I'm
Sorry.
making a line. Okay, good job. 28 ounce water.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so what else did I have?
Do you have any snacks in the afternoon?
A coworker said that there was some leftover food from
Nice.
a meeting.
Nice.
Ding, ding, ding. Again, probably not nutritionally.
Doesn't matter.
And they had gone to La Madeleine
Okay.
and gotten sandwiches and chips.
Oh, okay.
So she gave me, it was like a baguette sandwich.
Okay.
And
Do you think, okay, so think to Subway, where they
okay.
have the 6-inch or the 12-inch.
Mhm.
Which would you think you're in the middle?
It was probably smaller than a 6-inch
Okay,
because the whole sandwich was about 8 inches.
okay.
So I'm gonna say like 4
Oh,
inches.
and then they cut it?
And they
Mhm.
cut it diagonally in half.
Got
yeah.
it. Okay,
So it was turkey, a melted white cheese. So I'm guessing, I don't know. I don't know if provolone gets melty, but
mm-hmm.
some kind of white cheese, and then no vegetables on that sandwich.
Okay,
But there was this kind of tangy sauce.
Mm.
So maybe like a sweet and sour barbecue sauce.
okay. What kind of bread do you think it was?
It's kind of like a French bread.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Or a ciabatta.
No, oh, uh-huh.
Yeah. It was
Maybe a ciabatta?
yeah.
Okay.
So it's-
No lettuce, no tomato.
Pretty
no.
basic.
Okay. No
Yeah.
pickles.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope. So that was my impromptu large
Nice.
snack.
Nice. Okay. And that, what do you time you think that snack was?
I'm gonna say 3:45.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still drinking water at this time and
Probably. So that's 28 ounces, right?
yes.
So I'd say like
And this is the skinnier one if you have an actual hydro, which I think you do.
yes.
The little fatter one,
Mm-hmm.
but is still kind of shorter.
No, I have
Okay.
this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah.
that. That's
24.
24.
24.
Okay.
So going back and changing, because you have this one. Okay.
Yeah, I have that exact
Okay.
size. I probably had half of one
Okay. With this meal.
with that little
Okay.
sandwich.
So 12 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yep.
Okay.
And then probably an hour later, 4:45,
Mm-hmm.
I busted open that bag of chips.
Nice.
Yep.
What kind?
It was kettle cooked. It was black pepper, like maybe salt and black pepper
Mm-hmm.
flavor.
Potato.
Potato chips.
And what size bag was with the little tiny snack bag?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, like the ones that you get at sandwich shops as a side.
Got it.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna say an ounce of dark chocolate,
Okay.
which I also have at my desk.
Nice. Do you think it's still at 4:45?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, 4:45.
That sweet and salt going on.
Oh yes.
Nice.
It was delicious. I didn't have any more tea.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I came here
For dinner.
for dinner.
And that was about,
It's
What?
about what time do we actually? 6:15.
that's what I was going to guess, but.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
so what'd you have for dinner?
I had 2 little pieces of grilled chicken.
Mm-hmm.
About that big. I don't know. how
Okay,
big
so
that is.
the palm of your hand's about 3 ounces, or like the
Deca
size deck of cards is about 3 ounces.
cards. Okay, so I'm gonna say I had 5 ounces
Okay,
of chicken.
all right,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, and we had such a buffet. Let me try to break down what I actually got. I had some potato salad.
Okay,
Maybe,
do you want me to get a half? I grabbed a half cup right here.
yeah.
Okay, so here's a half cup.
Yeah, I could say a half cup.
Okay.
This is really helpful.
Good, oh good.
Yes.
Okay, so a half cup potato salad.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of potato salad would you say? You know how some of them have eggs, or some of them have mustard, or you know all that kind of stuff.
It was yellowy, so I'm guessing it was maybe mustard.
Okay, and it was store bought, is that right?
It was from a barbecue restaurant.
Restaurant, okay.
Mhm.
All right.
More spoils of a meeting at work.
Right.
Yes. And then probably 3/4 of a cup of baked beans,
Okay.
also from the barbecue restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they had some meat in there, so maybe some like beef,
Okay.
ground beef inside the beans, almost like a chili style.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then some bread, French bread,
Ciabatta.
ciabatta. Okay.
Only because I bought it.
Nice.
That's how I know.
Yeah, it would fit in here. The 2 pieces that I had, maybe.
Okay.
I had 2 of the little slices.
Yeah, those are tricky, aren't they? So,
Mhm.
yeah, because this would be, and that would be way too small because that's a roll. Okay,
Yeah.
so,
I would think one of them would. I mean, you kind of stuff it in there.
yeah, I think so
It
too.
might be a little
Okay.
more.
So maybe 3/4?
Yeah,
Okay.
1/4 of a cup of bread.
Yeah,
Can I use a
isn't that, I
measure?
don't know the answer to that.
Maybe
Let's go by
ounces?
inches. What do you think about inches?
Inches. each one was
So this is an
probably-
8.5 by 11, so here we got 8.5.
There's no way it was 8.5. It was probably.
Could it have been 4?
Yes. 5. Let's
Okay,
go with 5.
5.
5 inches
I'm gonna
of
go
bread.
3 cups or 5 inches.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
And I dipped some of that into about a teaspoon of olive oil
Mm-hmm.
and a teaspoon of balsamic.
Okay.
I was heavy-handed with the balsamic.
I always am too. It's
Yes.
good stuff.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay, so I got the chicken, I got the bread, potato salad, beans.
Did you have any thing like before dinner or after dinner, appetizer or?
I munched a little bit on, I would say, 1/4 of a cup of raw broccoli.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you're running out of room.
No, it's fine. It's 'cause the vinegar and the oil are all on different pages.
Yes, yes, they
or
all-
lines.
They all need a line.
Okay.
Yeah, and a tablespoon of hummus
Okay.
with that broccoli.
Any dessert or drinks along with your dinner?
I had some red wine and some dark chocolate.
Okay. How much red wine do you think you had?
A quarter cup.
Okay.
I have of this.
I can also show you one other thing.
Oh,
So, to
okay.
the very, very top is 1.5. So about right
1.5
there, ounces.
Oh.
Then about there's 1 ounce.
Well, I have the glass.
Oh, are we cheating now? No, you gotta guess.
Oh, I have to guess.
You have to guess.
Oh, because
Sorry, I hope we're doing this right.
it's a recall. It's so hard.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is a recall.
Okay.
And this is 8 ounces. And this is
Okay.
4 ounces.
Okay. I'm gonna say 4 ounces.
Okay.
Yes.
When
I
somebody has
recall.
a glass of wine, when they call it a good pour, it's
Okay.
usually on the 6 ounce.
Oh.
So you usually never would get an 8 ounce. Does that help
Oh.
in your mind? So like a
Yeah.
usual pour at a place is 4 to 5.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that would be something like this, 4 to 5 or 4.
Yeah. I didn't pour a lot, so I think I'm on the 4 side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know what type of red wine or just was red wine?
It was
Maybe you're
Merlot.
not supposed to look.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you're
right.
recalling. You can just call it red, I think.
It was red wine.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. I didn't see the label though, so I didn't
Oh,
recall
good,
it. I
good,
pointed,
good.
but I
Good.
remembered the Merlot. It was very good. And then another ounce
Okay.
of dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate.
Okay. And you don't know the number of how dark that was. Did it seem similar to the one you usually have, which was like 82, or did it seem less?
It seemed a little sweeter, so maybe 70.
It actually was.
Yes.
It was 72.
72.
So good guess.
Okay,
Good
thank
recollection
you.
on your part.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. And that's bringing us to about same time as we started.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna give you a second to think about any other desserts or drinks, maybe cups of coffee or another glass of tea or anything like that that you might have had. A little, sounds like you already got the chocolate in there, so those would be your little
Very much so.
snitch of, a snack that you maybe didn't remember.
Mm-hmm. I know that I didn't have enough. I didn't have any more tea.
Okay.
I
And then the water, looks like the last you had it was at about 4:45 when you were drinking that.
I did have some more water with dinner.
Okay.
So I had a like a beer glass,
16 ounces is a beer glass.
okay, of water.
Okay. Great with dinner.
Yes.
Okay.
And I didn't have coffee.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and read it through to you, and then maybe in your mind you can just kind of go. Okay, so last night, like at 7:30, it was about 2 cups of chips
Mhm.
and about a 1/3 cup of salsa,
Mm-hmm.
and then 1 square of the dark chocolate,
Mm-hmm.
and then we did about 2 tablespoons of almonds and a cup of black tea,
Mm-hmm. For
and then we went
breakfast.
to bed. Oh, excuse me, that's right. Sorry. So you had the chip salsa and dark chocolate last night.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I didn't make a good line for myself.
Okay.
And then breakfast at the office was some almonds and black tea, about a cup,
Mhm.
and then that was it.
Yes.
Okay, that was it for breakfast.
I finished off my tortilla chips.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a big bag and I had a little bit left.
Okay.
So I was running out the door and I grabbed them for my commute.
How many chips do you think, or how much?
It could not have been more than a cup.
Okay. And you
Just a little bit
are
left.
these also the cassava ones
Mhm.
that from the night before?
Yes.
Okay. So breakfast, almonds, tea, and chips.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. You're
Breakfast of champions.
Yes, and you're light. You're a light eater. Okay, so then about lunch, you had a sandwich of 2 slices of bread,
Mhm.
oven roasted turkey, about 5 of those thin slices with basil and banana peppers and pepper jack cheese,
Yes.
and 24 ounces of. But at this point, we decided 24 ounces of
Mhm.
water, and then you had also done 24 ounces above in the morning time.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
so nothing else but water for lunch. Doesn't
Correct.
look like any sweets at lunchtime.
You are right.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then 3:45, the office meeting kind of happened, or
Mhm.
did happen, and you had a little, that little sub with turkey, white cheese, a tangy sauce, and ciabatta, and
Yes.
and water.
Mhm.
No chips, no sweets or anything like that along with that.
No.
And then about 4:45, the kettle chips, the little bag,
Mhm.
dark chocolate,
Mhm.
and that was it for the afternoon.
Mhm.
Okay, still kind of sucking on the water probably at that point.
Yeah. A
Okay.
little bit.
Then dinner. So we had the grilled chicken and potato salad and baked beans and the ciabatta bed with oil and vinegar,
Yes.
and then some raw broccoli and hummus
Mhm.
and a little bit of red wine,
Mhm.
water with dinner, and then a little dark chocolate square.
Sounds
Great. Well, thank you.
Yes.
Let me just look over if I could. So I just kind of wanted to go over all of that.
Sure.
And any hard candy or gum that you had throughout the day?
Nope.
Okay.
I did not.
Okay, and is this typical? Is this, typical for you?
It's not far from typical.
Okay.
I'm running low on groceries right now, so usually if I've just stocked up or am more stocked up, I'll food prep.
Okay.
And so I'll have like a Tupperware to go, and it's usually a little more portion controlled and things like that.
Got it.
So this is a little atypical because I'm really hurting for the grocery store.
Got it.
Yeah, so.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, you can just turn us off there.
Okay.